Good evening and welcome to RR8. We have a PC winners bracket round 3 between Papierfresse and Max Masters. I am joined by GK Punk,
Hello.
who is also our admin for the day, putting double duty. We will be going to Miami, as you see, and we will be going to the Isle of Sergeo. We won't be going to Santa Fortuna and we won't be going to Haven, so two of the big five out of there straight away. Spin will be in about 10 seconds. Do you want to take this one?
Oh, you take all of them since I pretty much know of them
You already know them.
beforehand. Yeah.
Alrighty, so we have Sierra Knox, Falling Object as the race marshal. We have Robert Knox, Screwdriver as the Kawoon driver. Nice. We've seen Falling Object cause a few problems already in this tournament.
Right.
Um,
Hopefully these players have seen the falling object in their practice
yes.
or viewing, casting, whatever it may be,
Yeah, a couple of
and
ways to do it.
doesn't if hopefully it doesn't stump them because yeah, they've banned the two of the big fives, but if you don't know a kill, the map becomes a big five because you
Yeah.
have to spend like 20 minutes figuring out how to do it.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what we saw from Gordy in his first match, where he didn't know how to do the falling object, and yeah, unfortunately, it takes so long to try and work thing. And falling object's a really awkward one for Sierra because there's nothing that you would naturally think on her route, especially if you don't know about the speaker, which is becoming the kind of meta way to do falling object now.
Yeah, it's there is obviously a few options with the speakers as you say, which is probably the quote unquote live one you can do. There's the coconuts.
Yeah,
Technically you can do that one live too. I have done that live. And there's the car.
yeah. Now the car is an awkward one just because, well, this guy out here, it looks like Papier might be. I know he's just distracting. I was going to say, this guy out here can hear the car when you drop it, which is the only issue with that one. But obviously, it doesn't have to be a live kill. So you got to weigh up your options, whether you want to try for the live kill or go for the KO first.
Yeah, I also have to get rid of the two other guards that not guards, the mechanics that work on the cars.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a similar strat from both here. Both, well, actually, I think Max started as the race marshal, whereas Papier is now has started as a mechanic and is going for the race marshals. Papier will have both disguises right on hand here, and it also makes sense to end the race that way.
Yeah, Max Masters with another
Oh,
restart now. He's gonna
loading from both, which is always helpful. There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, and then the stream stopped, so I'm like, something's happening. I don't know what. Max Master restarted. So they both have the race marshal. Obviously, Max Masters didn't have to work for that one.
Yeah, and obviously there is a free Karoon mechanic in the pit locker room. There's just a free one lying down there, so that's not
Yeah,
overly an issue to get.
unfortunately, this is a driver, so that's a unique
Oh, it is a
disguise.
driver. Apologies. Yes, it is. So actually,
Yeah,
yeah. So they're going to have to go up into the he is upstairs
the
in the driver's lounge, isn't he?
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so. Looking at it that way, if Max Masters did the same thing with just going straight for Sierra, he would have been ahead. I mean, because he didn't have to work for the disguise. Papier had to, basically go out of the pit area, get the marshal, and then come back.
Yeah, it's interesting actually then that he has started in that race driver or race mechanic disguise as opposed to the marshal. I'm not sure what he gains entirely by doing that.
Yeah, I hope he isn't thinking that the driver is the mechanic or the
Yeah,
interchangeable. So Max is down there. He's grabbing the mechanic as well. Oh
and he
man.
has also gone through a yeah. This could end up. You might have your work cut out for you here.
Now, he might also just be getting that just so he can use the trespassing perk of it, because you need that to peekaboo, which race marshals are not trespassing in any of the garages.
Ah, okay. Yep, that's a good point. So that could be why, yeah, why they've both gone for that disguise then.
Yeah, so that would
Yeah,
be the reason possibly Papier started there, so he can just
yeah, keep that
use the
disguise.
disguise.
Yeah. So it
But
looks
he might be
like
using the speaker.
I think he is going for
There's
speaker.
oh
This is oh, and he's got perfect here. He hasn't got any of the other NPCs, and that is
yeah,
nice and easy. That one. There is a risk that you can have
perfect
some other
execution.
NPCs follow her through there. So he's got away with that. Gonna go up. Now, Kawoon Drive is probably the easiest of the drivers to get. He does isolate himself in that room when he eats the food, so arguably the
Yeah,
easiest
definitely.
one.
Uh, In a public area where it goes into a room by himself with the good timing, he can just do a subdue and knock
Oh,
him
look,
out.
it's perfect timing.
Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't even have to wait for him.
There is another driver who comes in here, but it's he's got plenty of time to get him and box him.
You can see him in his instinct, but he should be able to box him in time and swap to disguise.
Yeah, plenty of time. Max, I'm not sure where he's just gone in and got the. So I think he's just left his Kawoon mechanic disguise in there and is going for some sugar, I would assume. Yep. I believe for the speakers, it doesn't actually matter if you make Sierra or Moses win the race. I think she still goes under that speaker, doesn't she? So you got two options there.
Ooh. Yeah,
Oh,
I think it's probably better for her to lose the race so that she's by herself, I want to say,
think
because
so.
if she's
Yeah,
winning, I'm guessing people are following her celebration.
and I think Papier just ran into one of the enforcers on the outside of the garages, which yeah,
Yeah, the guard
unfortunate.
enforcers that
Yeah,
that
enforce
no, I think
random
he just
disguises.
yeah, it was a little bit. He kind of made it complicated for himself by trying to do a distraction. Can't avoid him just by going a little bit wide towards the left side.
Yeah, I
That puts Max
whenever
ahead. He's doing the sugar
yeah,
isolation.
yeah, I tend to always take a very wide berth when I go into that area, just because
Yeah,
they're all
that's
over the
the way to
place.
go.
Okay, Papier's got a little bit of a
Ooh,
wait. He's just missed the first cycle for the first lap there, but he should be okay. Max has got the peekaboo. I really hope he knows it is driver because he hasn't gone up to the driver yet, I don't believe.
yeah. If he uses this disguise, that's a double wrong because the Kahoon thing is for Robert.
Yeah.
This is-
I think he does actually have his race marshal somewhere in here. He's been
It should
juggling
be where he
disguises a
dropped him
lot in this
in
area.
the restroom, the locker
Actually, I think his
rooms.
race marshal might be downstairs where the. So I think you're right. He was using the Karoo mechanic, wasn't it, to get
Yeah,
that
for the
peekaboo. There you go,
peekaboo.
and he's back in the race marshal now. So he looks like he's KO'd her. So he's probably going for the falling car, which is a risky one.
Oh, tries to close the door,
You
goes
can also
inside
make it
the
remote with a
box.
breacher. Gets in the box again.
Yeah. He still hasn't gotten rid of that uh, mechanic outside. He
Okay,
has
Papier is
Chalmers, so
waiting
that's
for
helpful.
Sierra.
Yeah, even with all this, Max being about six and a
Taking a
half
bit of
minutes in,
time.
he's not that far ahead.
Oop, I appear to have lost your audio right now.
Oh, that makes sense.
There you go. Apologies, my headphones just cut out for some reason. I can hear you again now.
Well, Papier is now ahead, even though Max
Yep, just narrowly missed out on an NTK there by the looks of things.
Yeah, barely. No, Max just dragged one of the bodies and got under the car. Now he
Oh,
has to drag that body under the car,
no.
which, like you said earlier, is gonna be hurt.
Yeah, the car is all.
Possibly.
Yeah, the car is always heard by that guy outside. So if he takes that guy out outside, it's not an issue. But it depends whether he knows that or not.
He does have a trank body that moved, which yeah, there's the kill. Do not believe he heard that.
No, his blip has
No,
not.
he did. He's running. Yep,
Oh,
there's a
yep,
body
and
found.
there's body, and he's very quickly gonna get red guns. Yeah, there we go.
I think
And
he's
I'm not sure he's
yeah, because he
noticed.
saw the body. The dot didn't turn white, but he did have the attention towards the body, so he just
And
ran straight for it.
I think he's trying to work out what has caused that, but he's still going, even though he has the red guns. Oh no, there we go. I'm not sure he entirely worked out what caused that. I think is his problem there.
Yeah,
He was looking around.
for us, we obviously know that was the tranked body being dragged. That's what caused it.
It is always an awkward one because it's very. I mean, you can throw a coin or a screwdriver or something over the other side of the room to trank them outside the that little area, but if you don't, it's one of those things that you will do once and you'll learn.
Yeah, that puts Papier at a huge advantage now. 4.5 minutes in with
Yeah,
the Robert's disguise in hand and the Sierra kill done. Max took about 6.5 minutes to get situated with that falling object kill, and
yeah,
had the kill about 7 minutes in.
yeah. It's definitely a lot slower. That method as well. But hopefully you can speed it up a little this time. Papier is going for the standard Robert. I don't think there's any need to do anything different here.
Yeah, he should be done in about 2-ish minutes. Actually, Robert's fast, so he might be done even faster than that,
Yeah, he's got good
hiding by the
positioning here.
cardboard boxes.
Sitting behind the boxes, which always scares me a little, but his guard looks like he's quite close, so I think he should be fine. Ooh. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, both
And
kills down for Papier now. He is on his way to the exit. Just has to break open another door.
yeah, no, shouldn't be heard, and he should be good.
Yep.
Yeah,
Only 2 minutes in for Max Master's attempt. There's no chance he's gonna be able to catch up.
no, just got unfortunate there. Obviously, didn't know about that. Yeah, that guy hears the falling object, but he will know for next time.
4-2-0.
Okay, and so Papier takes his own map. We will be going to the Isle of Sigale. Always an interesting one. Don't see it picked that often, I don't think, or probably not often enough. We will, yeah. I'd ask you what you want to see, but you can already see the spin, so. What does chat want to see from Sigale? Anything loud. Loud is always fun.
What do I want to see? After the horrifying scale experience in the TP, Burial Rope's nightmare flashbacks.
Let's just pay out our predictions here. Get a new prediction running. Oh yeah, Knight's armor. That's a good one, but it is only remote, isn't it? So any of the
Yeah,
big
I mean,
axes are quite fun, where you have to go right up to the top to get them.
I can't tell you that was what showed up immediately with the kitchen knife, which obviously is not a legal spin.
Okay, so 2 minutes. Predictions are up. If you people want to spend those doubloons. Yes, lifetime performance. Pappy has been here 3 times and won 3 times. Max has not been here before, so that's an interesting choice. He's chosen a map that Pappy is obviously quite comfortable with. So Max must be pretty comfortable with it as well. You would assume. Map record 358 in for fun. I think that's gonna be a tough one to beat.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be the tough. Even the person he beat also beat the time that was the record at the time. So they had to, both of the players, even the losing player, beat the record there.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was.
Perfect
That's
spin.
gonna be really difficult. It definitely was. I mean, some of the most perfect spins. Another one in for fun has is New York, which at the current rule set it will not be beaten.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'd like to see. I don't know. I don't know if there is any spins that can negate the MOC lure. Because you can do pretty much everything in that room. But if we can cook up something that will negate that, that'd be nice. I don't know what that is, but
Yeah, it's a Swiss Army knife room. It has falling object. It has fire. It has fall. You can do live.
yeah, electrocution.
There
I
is
think it pretty much has
electrocution.
every other than
It has
drowning.
it has everything in it.
Yeah.
It's. I don't think you can.
Drowning, I think, is probably the only thing
Right.
that would not be done in that room.
Drowning is burial robes. Let's go.
Oh yes, please, that'd be awesome.
You'll be here all night though if that happens. Possibly.
Yeah, true. I'll sleep at some point.
Well, yeah, we all sleep when Bullet Rivals is over.
So Max has a harp style. Actually, suit's always an interesting spin as well. Actually, or a starfish. We all have a starfish.
Yeah, just do we? You probably do because you like all sorts of sea-related stuff. So
yeah,
I
not
had
on
to
this
put
level. Not on this. That starfish is horrible on this level.
Yeah, not only is it all the way the other end of the map, but getting it can be complicated.
Yeah. Okay, we have a spin. So we have Zoe Washington, a Viking Axe as the Master of Ceremonies, and Sophia Washington, SMG as the Architect. So we are definitely going to see a Master of Ceremonies lure here. I don't think there's any risk of that not happening.
Like a 5-second kill on Sophia.
The Viking Axe. Now, one of them I believe is with the Butler. I think there's 2 on the level as far as I'm aware.
That's right.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know if the second one
I
is
think
up
the
at
other
the
one is
very
in the Constance Tower.
in the tower. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
With all the other varying array of axes.
Or is that the Viking axe by the Entertainer? I should know this.
I know about the one where the butler is. That's the the extent of my. There's so many axes on this level.
Yeah,
It's
that's
kind of crazy.
The second one is where the free Entertainer disguise is behind the locked door.
Right. Okay.
In the closet.
Okay. So probably.
I
Yeah, I don't know which one of them would be more viable. I guess probably the one in the tower. You would say, but I think this is going to be a very quick kill. Yep. Sophia is down within 45 seconds.
Yeah, Max opted to not Seeker. I'm not really sure if he's familiar with the.
He's probably
I
going for
think
the
he would say
radio, but
that's
he's
the
got a
meta for
long wait
her.
if he goes for the radio.
Yeah, especially if you start there as an architect and have that dialogue going, it adds like another 30 seconds. He's restarting. He had an empty loadout slot. It's very interesting. Mind you, SMGs are probably, especially not specified loud, is one of the easiest items to get in this map because every guard with a tarp on their head
Yeah.
has one.
Normally in something in roulette, you generally see a lot of people put a snail in their inventory if they've got a spare inventory slot. It can get you out of a tight spot, and just seems to be the kind of go-to final item if they can't find if you can't find anything else. But you may not have the snail, but. So, bullet impact
Pierre,
noticed. But he should be, and he hasn't broken the glass somehow. There we go.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Plenty of enforcers now, and the Butler is a persistent enforcer. Even after the panic ends, he will not stop being an enforcer. So it's gonna be could put him in a
Yeah.
spot where somebody just comes up behind him, you don't see him.
Yeah, he could be here a little while waiting for this to die down. So Max has changed his mind and has now started the MOC lure. So he might be hoping to get this, at least get Zoe down before the 2-minute Sophia ISO, or potentially the 3-minute ISO if you peekaboo her on the stairs.
Or
Oh, no.
looks like he's heading back.
Yeah. He's maybe realised how tight his timing is there. Yeah, I mean, Seeker seems like the obvious kind of choice here, but he's obviously wants to potentially go for the radio, which is valid, just a bit longer. And like you say, it's delayed a little bit extra by the starting position. So, Pierre is in the MOC room. Nobody is reacting to a distraction there. Okay.
Not in a very good position there.
No, that's a risky spot to be taking that hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that guard can be spotted by the custodians. You ideally want a safer spot. He's just moving the guard around because nobody else wants to go for distractions. But at least the MOC moves forward closer
yeah,
to
he's
the
got
window.
perfect timing for that KO. One more distraction, and he should. Obviously, he doesn't have a Kalma because he's bought in an SMG and a Seeker.
Yeah, which is an interesting choice because Sophia's guard carries an exact same thing, but it would be a little bit slower to knock him out and take it from him.
Okay, has the room cleared. Meanwhile, Max has Sophia. Opts to go for the stylish elimination.
Very.
And he's not actually crazy far behind now, considering how this has gone. He does still have to get the Viking axe, but he might choose to do the isolation first and then take a disguise and try to get the axe that way.
And depending on if he takes that guard and runs down the stairs, it might end up being faster or just about even with the other Viking axe, which is by the Constance Tower, especially with Papier having to wait for that panic. But he got the kill though. That's all done for Papier on his way for a fourth win.
Ooh.
Trespassing on the helipad, so it's gonna switch back to an elite guard.
Worth the extra 10 seconds to avoid a potential rip there.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's real fast.
Yeah, and I don't think Max has enough time to catch up here, unfortunately. Doesn't have the axe
Yeah,
in
definitely
hand,
not.
so
Yeah, it definitely needed the axe. So that's going to be it.
yep, that is a 4-0. GG's, both players. Papier takes it 4-0.
Victory. Score 4-0.
And yeah, let's see what that does to the brackets. So this was a PC winners bracket, I believe. So we can see it hasn't quite been updated on my overlay yet, but Papier will go forward to face Piggiero in round 4. We have the entire round 4 locked out in the PC bracket now, which is good to see. And where am I seeing? Okay, I'm not loser of 34.
Oh, you can refresh it. I should be.
Yeah, okay, we will. Let's refresh. That'll make my life a lot easier.
Yeah.
There we go. So Papier's there, and Max. Where am I seeing him? He goes down to play Gordian in the lower bracket round 3. So still in the competition. Still with a chance there. And yeah, that's PC bracket is coming along nicely. And look at all of those names in round 4. It's very big matches going on there.
Yeah, we have Moo, Frody, world champion, and even Red Sox. It's,
Yeah, a
it
stacked
definitely is
bracket.
coming along.
Alrighty, and let's go to the upcoming. We have Mando is currently casting. I don't know if that's still going, but I think it is. And then, yeah, that appears to be the last one for tonight. Quite a few, well, 4 matches tomorrow. A little bit of time in between them. No casters set up, but we'll find some casters for them, definitely. And, yeah. I think, let me double check, but I think Mando is still live. Hopefully hasn't just finished. He has not. Okay, so we're going to go over to Mando. Thank you for joining me. Any final thoughts before we move on?
Well, that was a fast match. We hope to see. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries. Right, guys, we're going to go over and see Mando. There's no commentary on this match, but we've still got both the players in there, and they are on map 2. So give them some love, and we will see you next time. Bye.